And what if someone does something unkind? Would a goat pretend he doesn't mind?
I have Baby It's Cold Outside stuck in my head. Can you guess why? My hand is slowly freezing trying to film this. I do love the snow though. It's gonna get warmer next week, so I'm kind of sad. I'm gonna miss it. Oh well. At least I'll not have to wear my coat and gloves and everything. So they have this program here called Inclusive Solutions, where you can order meals. And I've only just signed up for it, and it's nearly the end of the bloody term. But I finally have my first gluten-free pasta meal, made specially for me. I'm so excited! Also, Chloe Chole B. I mean, nearly. I'm not sure if the camera can pick up quite how beautiful it is outside, but it's actually stunning. I love how pretty and pink the sky is. Well, today has been a little bit of a, not a disaster, that's a bit dramatic, bit of a weird day. So I missed my morning lecture because I wasn't feeling great. I then proceeded to get up at about 12 o'clock, a bit late, but oh well, it's fine. Went showered, everything good, came back into my room, proceeded to close the door on my finger. It's like, it doesn't look that bad, it doesn't look bad at all, you can hardly see anything's wrong with it, but my body decided to go into kind of shock almost, and I lost hearing, I couldn't see for a bit, I nearly fainted, I like threw up a bit, and it was horrible for 5 minutes, horrible. So I've just kind of been sitting inside. And I tried to order food on my phone because I have a service where I can order food because I'm celiac. And I ordered it for a time when the dining hall isn't open. So I went down to the dining hall and it was closed. So I had some shitty microwave meal instead. And I'm supposed to have dinner in half an hour. So today's gone well. That's all I have to say really. So I had a very weird time in choir today. Firstly, we were singing Sweet and Low Sweet Chariot, and I mentioned how this is like a football song or a rugby song, I don't know, I just know it's a sports song. And the people were like, it's a slave song about death. And I was like, I mean, yeah, I didn't really know that, I did know that, I didn't. And they were like, that's really weird and inappropriate. And I was like, okay, oops, I don't know. And then I got into a conversation with this other girl about America, and she was asking me if I'd like to come and live in America. Would I come back? Blah, blah, blah. And I was saying I'd come back to visit, but I wouldn't live here, because I prefer Europe. And I referenced this thing from sociology, my social inequality module, which kind of scares me off living in America because it's so screwed. And in comparison to Europe, it does seem more screwed. I'm not saying Europe's perfect or anything. And she got very emotional about it. And she was saying that she had all these opportunities here in America that she would never have had if her family had stayed in Poland, and like how people from Europe and all over the world come to America to get medical treatment. And I was like, that's true, but we also don't pay hundreds of thousands of pounds to get treated for things because we have an NHS that I'm very thankful for. And she was rather emotional about it, like it looked like she was gonna cry, I'm not quite sure, but she was very upset about it. I felt very bad, and I was like, I'm really sorry. But yeah, it was just bizarre experience. I'd never had like such a weird like American English conflict situation like that before since being here. And I've realised that I've been talking to so many English people and so many non-American people about America, and they're all talking about how terrible it is and how much they want to go back home and stuff, and I haven't been talking to any of the American people, so I just wasn't prepared for them to be defensive about their country, which I should have expected more. So yeah, fun time and quiet. Very chill, very relaxed. Lots of Christmas songs, that was good. That was so fun. Anyway, yeah. Do love a good rain day. It's actually tipping it down outside. There was thunder and everything earlier, but this is pretty great too. I keep doing this thing where, well, I don't keep doing it, I've done it like 2 or 3 times now, but I walked into the wrong room. I was on my phone, I'd gone down to do some washing, and I'd gone up the stairs and I thought I got to my floor, and I didn't, and I just straight up walked into this guy's room, and I was like looking at the floor, walked in, I see a carpet, and I'm like, why is there a carpet in my room? Look up, and there's this dude looking at me from his desk, and I'm like, oh, no, I'm so sorry. I like just backed out of the room as fast as I could. Turns out I'd only got to the 3rd floor, not the 4th floor. Well done me. Next time don't get distracted looking at my phone whilst I'm going upstairs. Oh dear. Oh well. I'm sure the guy will get used to me eventually. God, what if I'd walked in on him doing something much worse than just working on his computer? Anyway, that's been my Saturday. Alright, so there's been loads of flashes now, so I'm really hoping that one will show up. Please, for my vlog, it'd be much appreciated. Yay, 1 flash, woo. That was worth it, right? So, I have been arguing with this guy on the internet. Sorry about the sock, it was wet. I've been arguing with this guy on the internet for a few weeks now, like on and off, like once a week, twice a week, we'll chat, and he's just infuriating. He's like obsessed with this right-wing psychologist who has all these facts and all these beliefs about like why men are different from women and why men are just more competent than women at certain things, and that's why they're in positions of power, and like how white privilege is a lie. I mean, he doesn't necessarily believe that, the guy I've been arguing with, but fuck's sake, like he just seems to think that all these privileges that guys get are because of biology, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with the low percentages of women in CEO positions or in government. He thinks that's fine because it's a result of men being more competent than women, and it's so hard to argue with this guy because he just won't listen. He won't listen to any of my points, he won't listen to any of my data. It's just infuriating, but I can't stop arguing with him. I just keep thinking I can get through to him, and it's wrong because I just can't. So yeah, I wanted to share that with you. It's my Sunday night, getting pissed off at some guy who's being a bloody estate agent, and I'm just like, screw you. Nothing wrong with being an estate agent, obviously, but what gives you the authority to make these claims? Anyway, I'm done, I'm finished, I'm not ranting anymore. I would stop filming there for a second by accident. I would like to see his evidence. I'd really love him to send me some evidence of the stuff he's been saying. Unfortunately, it's only me that's been sending the scientific reports and data and stuff to him, and all he's sent me is some stupid article a stupid podcast that his idol, Dr. Peterson from Canada, did. What an arse. Anyway, I'm done.